Introduction. To this day, it amazes me that more people aren't aware of the huge potential that the internet represents when it comes to earning money. This is not just an option for those lucky, tech-savvy entrepreneurs. This is something that anyone can start doing with amazing effects. If you know how to use a computer, then you could be earning money online. Not only that, but you could be earning passive income. That means you could be earning money while you sleep. By the way, those passive income business models don't need to be complicated to set up. This is something you can start doing in days, if not hours. Some online business models are so shockingly simple that they literally involve doing little more than copying and pasting an existing business model to start making it work for you. And it's not just money that you can stand to gain by doing all this. Running a business online gives you a way to make money doing something you love and that you're truly passionate about. More than that, it will allow you to develop a small amount of fame. Can you imagine how rewarding it would be to get emails from strangers telling you that your videos or your blog posts changed their lives? This can be a stepping stone to great things. It can be a way to find yourself on TV someday. It can lead to a publishing contract. It can help you to create other products that you've always dreamed of. Imagine the sense of accomplishment that comes from seeing something that you thought of in stores. And if you already run a business, or if you're someone that works for another company, then you can even use a basic understanding of internet marketing in order to promote that existing organization and grow it to entirely new heights. If the web can do all that for an individual, imagine how much it could grow your business. Imagine how many new visitors you can drive to your website, how many new customers you could drive to your products, and just how little time, effort, and money all of it could cost you. In short, there is no limit to what you can accomplish using an internet business, and it's something that everyone should be involved in. Whether you like the idea of having a blog that people read and enjoy, whether you want to make a little money on the side, whether you want to boost your existing organization, or whether you want to grow your own internet empire. All this sounds great, but I don't have the time or the knowledge. Maybe you've heard some of this pitch before. Maybe friends have told you how their lives changed when they started earning money online. Maybe you've read the blogs of other internet marketing gurus that promote the benefits of earning money on the web. Maybe you're just smart enough to see the opportunities there in front of you. So why haven't you done anything about it yet? Well, if you're like a lot of other people, then the answer likely comes down to two factors: time and knowledge. You probably don't know enough about the web or how it operates in order to see the precise opportunities that are there for you. You probably don't yet know how to go about setting up a website, let alone filling it with the kind of content that people will fall over to read, creating a product to sell from it, or promoting it so that people all around the world are able to discover it without trying to. And perhaps you're not yet familiar with all the different types of businesses that you can create online. Perhaps, for instance, you didn't even know that you could start making money by selling books that you didn't even create. And the other issue is time. You'd love to learn all this stuff, but you really don't have the time. Then there's the idea of actually running the business day to day. If you're already a busy professional, how can you possibly afford the time to build an additional business on top of the one that already takes up the vast majority of your time? Especially if you're also a family man or woman, or even just someone with an active social life. That's where this training comes in. In these pages, you're going to discover everything you need to know to start running a massively successful business in your spare time. You don't need to know a single thing about SEO, building a website, or even business just yet. You're going to learn how the web works, how people make their money, and how you can get in on the action. We're going to focus on the fastest and most effective ways to start making money online. You're going to discover business models that you can easily implement in a matter of hours or even less. And you're going to discover how you can create businesses that run themselves so that you don't have to. I'm serious. You can start making thousands of dollars each month from a business that will take you less than a few hours to set up. There's an element of luck involved, sure, but the worst case scenario is that you'll earn a few hundred a month. A few hundred a month. Indefinitely. From a few hours worth of work. It sounds mad, right? It sounds impossible. But it really isn't. And you're going to discover why not in this training. In the first few videos, you will discover multiple simple businesses that can be implemented this quickly and effectively. If you want to take things a little further, we'll look at some productivity tips that will allow you to leverage the power of the web in order to accomplish huge amounts of work in a very short period of time. And you're going to see how you can take these ideas and use them to grow your own business too. If you're new to all this, then this training can change the way you approach your business, and in doing so, it can change your life. Who is this training for? This training is really for anyone who wants to learn more about internet marketing and how to make money from the web, but who doesn't have the time to invest countless hours into growing an online business or managing a blog. If you think you could benefit from earning several $100s minimum from a few hours work a month, then this training is for you. But this training is particularly aimed at the business professional. If you are someone who runs a business or is currently worked to near breaking point by existing employers, then you're going to find that this training uses a lot of concepts and strategies you're familiar with, but in a new way. This will help you to understand how to use internet marketing in the workplace or how to use it to escape the rat race. This is Internet Marketing for Business People. Dear valued customer, first off, thanks so much for purchasing the guide that will teach you how to save time, work faster, and build a digital empire around a busy work schedule. If you follow the step-by-step guide, you will be heading straight to that goal. But what if you could do it even faster? And what if you could ensure that you get the absolute best results possible and stay focused? In short, making sure that this is a real success. The good news is, you can. For limited time, you can get access to the video upgrade of the guide you just purchased at a big discount. This powerful upgrade will make it easier to get started and stay committed to your ultimate goal. Just to be clear, this is an exclusive upgrade for customers only. Why you need to upgrade to the video version of the Internet Marketing for Business People guide. Did you know that most people learn a lot faster when they see something being done on video than by just reading about it? That's because most people out there are visual learners. How do you normally learn the best? Although the guide you just purchased gives you a step-by-step approach in saving time, working faster, and building a digital empire around a busy work schedule, but many of the internet marketing hacks require you to pay very close attention to the details to get the best results possible. If you miss any of the most important details or do things the wrong way, you may miss out on the fullest benefits offered inside the guide. For that very reason, I've put together a video version to make it much easier to get positive results quickly. The video version of the guide you just purchased will help you avoid missing any important key details that you might miss by only reading the guide. Stay focused and accountable, and follow through, and make sure you get ongoing results. Ensure that the work you put in now keeps on paying dividends long into the future. Introducing Internet Marketing for Business People video course. Are you ready to save time, work faster, and build a digital empire around a busy work schedule a lot faster? If the answer is yes, click the link below. First off, cost is the wrong word. This upgrade is an investment that will pay for itself many times over. And the good news is, right now you can upgrade and lock in a massive 75% discount. This is the next best thing to having an internet marketing expert right beside you, showing you how it's done. Not only will you avoid many of the most common mistakes that people make when trying to save time, work faster, and build a digital empire around a busy work schedule, you'll notice immediate positive results in your achievements. And it's about to get even better. When you upgrade today, you'll also get this exclusive Fast Action Bonus. Fast Action Bonus. High quality MP3s of the entire video version of the training, valued at $27. Don't have time to watch videos? I'm also providing you with 10 MP3s that you can use while you're on the go. Listen to them in the car, at home, or even at the office. All day, every day. And here's what's really great about this. You don't have to decide anything today. You get a full 30 days to go through the video training and decide if this is really for you. If for any reason or no reason at all, you're not 100% satisfied with everything you get inside, simply let me know and I'll refund every penny of your tiny investment. No questions asked. Here's how to get instant access to the video version today. Simply click the link below, enter your information, and you'll get instant access to the entire video training version plus the Fast Action Bonus MP3s. But please don't wait. To lock in the discounted pricing, you must grab this right now. In fact, if you close this page, you may never have the opportunity to upgrade to the video version of this ever again at an investment this low. And remember, this special discounted pricing is reserved for existing customers only. Are you ready to make things happen a lot faster? If you prefer to learn by being shown how to do something and you want to get results quickly, this is for you. If you're really serious about saving time, working faster, and building a digital empire around a busy work schedule, this is for you. And if you're one of those people that's a visual learner, you need this. Here's to becoming the most productive you that you can be. Remember, if you close this page, you may never see this again at such a low investment. There's no risk. Try this out for 30 days and then decide if this is for you. It doesn't get any easier than that. Productivity tips to help you do more work in less time. All of these tips and strategies will hopefully show you that you can be highly effective as an internet marketer in a fraction of the time that it would take to handle similar marketing offline. The web is a powerful equalizer and a great force multiplier. It allows individuals to have all the impact of huge corporations. But while these systems are quick and powerful, you also need to think about how you can optimize and streamline your approach to them. How can you become faster so that you can get more done in less time? There are plenty of answers to this, but largely, it will once again come down to leveraging the power of the internet and using the tools and resources that it presents you with. For example, one thing that you should never underrate is the power of outsourcing to other service providers. If you can get someone else to complete a task for you, then that frees you up time to work on other more important things. Don't be shy to do that. Need to edit the cover of a PLR product? Write blog content? Build a list of potential influencers to contact? Then consider hiring a freelancer through a site like Upwork, Upwork.com, or consider using a virtual assistant who will do nearly any online job for just a few dollars per hour. If you can do this, then you can get a lot of your systems to work for you. Heck, you can even go one step further and use service arbitrage. This means you're going to offer your services as a writer or a web designer for $30 per hour, and then outsource the work to a white label service that will do it for $20 an hour. You just pocket the $10. You can also streamline your workflow by making rules that you follow yourself. This might mean keeping communication overhead to a minimum by not engaging in Skype calls or online meetings. Or it might mean simply finding ways to be more disciplined in the way you approach work. Setting yourself short blocks of time to work in can help, as can using things like the Pomodoro technique. Then there are tools like Asana, Asana.com, that can help with time management, and things like IFTTT, IFTTT.com, that can run your social media for you. Leverage these tools as much as possible to take all the things you're doing every day and to get technology and other people to handle them for you. This is how the busy business person should approach internet marketing, and you'll discover a lot more tips in this in the free resources that came with this training. How to quickly profit from a big blog using the best growth hacks, Part 2. Growth hacks for quickly growing your audience. This all takes time though, lots of time. And this training is all about making money and being successful at internet marketing in the shortest possible amount of time. So if you want to accelerate your progress and start growing your audience even faster, what do you need to do? One answer is to use growth hacks. These are simple techniques that you can use in order to grow and promote your website that don't involve gradually waiting for it to spread by word of mouth. One of the very most powerful and popular examples is to use something called influencer marketing. Simply, influencer marketing means that you're going to leverage the power of an existing influencer, someone who already has a lot of sway and a big audience in the same niche or a related niche. If you could find a YouTuber who has 500,000 views on every single video, then all you need to do is to message them and get them to mention your website or blog in their next video. If you can get them to do this, then you can potentially generate hundreds of thousands of visits to your website that very day. This can transform the success of your business overnight. Of course, the hard part of influencer marketing is finding the influencers and then convincing them that they should promote you. One way to get around this is to offer to pay them for their time. Another option is to find an influencer who is easygoing and doesn't mind giving you a shout out. Some are just having fun and happy to help. Or potentially, you could offer to do something for them instead. How about working on a project with them? If you have a skill set that you can offer, then you can somehow help to boost their success, and at the same time, they'll be likely to give you a shout out. For example, If you know how to make apps, then get in touch and offer to build them their very own app. In all likelihood, they'll be excited and complimented, and as such, they'll promote the app, which you can then split the revenue for 50-50. If you struggle to get an influencer to listen, then one great strategy is simply to hire them for something. If you can find an influencer who offers any kind of consultation or who sells a product, then order that from them, and they will be obligated to respond to you. Yet another great option is to meet them in person. Once you've actually made contact in one of these ways, then you'll likely find that they're much more inclined to listen and to help you out. It's all about building genuine relationships and connections. Another good option for a growth hack is just to find that perfect route to market. And often, if you can create the perfect blog post and promote it in the perfect location, then you'll find that you can get a huge influx of traffic from just a single link. The key is to make your post interesting and unique enough that anyone in a certain subreddit or forum will be sure to want to read it. If you can do this well, then you can generate thousands of clicks, and several of those might be interested to subscribe to your feed or maybe even to order a product there and then. Your super fast guide to SEO. This would not be a training on internet marketing though if we didn't at least touch on SEO. SEO is search engine optimization, which for all intents and purposes really means Google optimization. The idea behind this is that you're making changes to your website and creating links to your website, and in this way, you're going to make your site more likely to show up in the search results when someone looks for something related on Google. Unfortunately, this is not a particularly quick tool when it comes to marketing your site. SEO takes a lot of time, and there is never any guarantee that it is going to be effective. You can put a lot of effort in and still find that it doesn't work. But if you create a systemized approach for your SEO, then you can find ways to speed up the process. For example, by making a new post once a week or even by outsourcing the process. Essentially, Google works by looking for content that matches the search terms that people are looking for. When someone searches for a specific phrase, Google looks for the content in its index and then shows them the sites with the most relevant content. In order to add new sites to that index, Google uses spiders, programs that crawl the web by following links. Google also looks at each link as a testimonial, and the better the site that links to you, the more weight that testimony has. Your aim then is to fill your site with high-quality content that Google will see as being relevant, and it is to get the most important and biggest sites to link to you. Once again, this often means working with influencers. Don't try to trick Google. Don't try to spam Google. Don't try to keyword stuff, repeating the search phrase in your content over and over again. And don't pay people to share your links. Google is smart enough to catch you, and you will be penalized. Instead, focus on making your site into the kind of high-quality site that the key influencers will be happy to associate with. Does your brand look as good as the top competition on the web? If not, then you need to work on that. But what you do need to understand is that from Google's perspective, getting one of the right links can completely change the game and is worth countless low-quality links. To get those right links, you need to understand who it is that Google trusts. The answer? Google trusts sites that are authorities. That means .gov domains and .edu. It means older sites that have been around for a long time and sites with recognized brands. If your site gets a link from a site like that, then you will get a much bigger boost in much less time. But what's more is that if you get a link from a site that has a link like that, then you'll still get a very big boost. Consider this a little like degrees of separation. Another tip is to look for sites that Google features in its news section. If Google puts a site there, then that's a very good sign that it trusts that brand. Focus your time on building these links and delivering quality, and your SEO will be twice as effective in half the time. How to quickly profit from a big blog using the best growth hacks. Part 1. Perhaps selling products that other people made was not what you had in mind when you heard about internet marketing. Perhaps you have aspirations of being a successful blogger. Or maybe your plan is to use internet marketing to create a successful blog or website for your existing brand. So how exactly does a blog make money? And how can you get on that gravy train? As we briefly alluded to earlier in this training, the answer is that it makes money by building an audience, and more specifically, a targeted audience. Hopefully, You're now already seeing all the ways that you can make money from an audience once you have it. If you have a successful blog, then you can quickly start to make lots of money from the readers of the blog by using any of the aforementioned business models. Sell them a PLR product, sell them affiliate products, sell lots of affiliate products, or use it in order to promote a service. The best thing about this, though, is that running a blog will also allow you to develop a relationship with that audience and to help them get to know you. If they are regularly reading your advice and ideas, then they should have first-hand experience of just how knowledgeable you are and how useful your advice can be for them. Thus, when you come to sell something to them, they will be primed. When you get to that stage, you are a thought leader, and you'll even find that other brands will want to promote their products through you. This is where people will start to pay you to promote their products, or where you can start getting paid to display PPC advertising. If you run a business already, then you should consider making it your aim to get to this point. Once there, you'll find that a lot more people get to learn about your business and will trust you enough to buy from you. This is the basis of content marketing, one of the most powerful and important types of internet marketing. Why you should always sell and never display ads. Building a huge audience takes time, though. If you're looking for the fastest way to start earning money online and only investing a small amount of your time each week, then creating a blog is not it. Blogs with thousands of daily views are either lucky or they took a while to get to that point. This makes it folly to try and set up an online business and make money purely from PPC, because that's a strategy that a lot of first-timers will try to use. Google AdSense is just like AdWords, except it goes onto websites like yours. People will be willing to pay 20 or 50 cents to show their ads on sites like yours, and Google will help them do that for their share. You might get 10 cents for each click, or you might even get 1 cent or 0.01 cent in some cases. And what's more is that for every 1,000 people who land on your site, you can realistically expect to get 1 to 5 clicks. The point is that it will take you a long time to reach a point where you can make a living from this kind of business model alone. And more important to consider is that when you use this kind of business model, you are positioning yourself at the bottom of the pyramid. Google is paying you to show those ads because an advertiser is paying them more. And that advertiser is only willing to pay Google more because they have a way to earn more from those visitors. Chances are that they're selling them a digital product for several $100s, and you're earning a few cents. If they weren't earning more from those visitors, then they wouldn't be willing to pay you for them. And each time someone clicks on one of those ads, you are losing them as a customer and sending them away from your brand. This is the opposite of good business. Selling your own brand or an affiliate product or service is by far the superior way to earn and to keep people engaged with your brand. Building trust and offering value. So you already have a business, and now you want to add a blog to your website. Or perhaps you're just looking to build your own site so that you can sell a product or service. Unfortunately, here is where a business mind can actually be a bad thing. Because a lot of people think that in order to run a successful business blog to promote a product or service, they have to stay strictly on topic. The same goes for social media. They think they need to write posts about their business, about their product, and about the industry. I've encountered this countless of times. One client I work with had an EPOS software, electronic point of sale, and I suggested they write posts about small businesses, about productivity, and about technology. But they only wanted to write about how EPOS software could save businesses money. Now here's a question you always need to ask. Who is really going to read that? If all you're doing is blatantly promoting your own product or brand, then who is going to want to tune in every day to see what latest thing you're writing about? Instead, you need to ensure you're providing value. You need to give some useful or entertaining information away for free so that people have a reason to keep coming back. Only by doing this can you create an interested audience that you will then be able to sell to. So the best way to be successful with a blog is to write about things that your audience will be interested in. Be consistent and be passionate, and only plug your products and services when the time is right. This will help you to get shares, to find people subscribing to your blog, and more. How to use Facebook ads and Google AdSense for quick profit. Whatever the kind of product you are selling, and whoever you are selling it to, You are now going to want to drive as many visitors to your sales page as possible. One way you can do this is by posting messages in forums and in social media groups, as we've seen. Another way is by leveraging your existing contacts. These are two basic aspects of internet marketing. However, they are both also limited. After a short amount of time, you exhaust your contacts, and you have to be very careful posting in forums and groups in case you get banned. Tip: make sure you are also providing value and taking part in the community. That way people will be more forgiving if you also promote your own things on occasion. If you want to make a bigger splash and get involved in internet marketing properly, then you might consider using social media marketing, or SEO. We'll talk about both of these things in future videos, but suffice to say that both aspects take a certain amount of time and knowledge. Seeing as we're focused on making quick money online using simple business models, we're less interested in that. But perhaps the most powerful, fast way to make money from any of these business models is to promote your pages via AdSense or Facebook ads. An introduction to Facebook ads and how to do it right. Let's start with Facebook ads. As mentioned, Facebook ads are a form of PPC marketing, meaning you only pay when someone clicks on one of your ads. As you might have guessed, Facebook ads will appear on Facebook, thereby giving you the opportunity to advertise to anyone who uses the social media platform. You get to decide what the most you're willing to pay for an ad click by setting what is called the maximum bid. Each time two ads are suitable for a single position, they will enter into an automated bidding war, and if your maximum bid is highest, your ad will show. The more you pay, the more often your ad will show. You can show ads a lot for a low price if you pick a smaller niche with less competition. Another reason not to pick fitness if you want to make money fast. You can also set a daily budget, so after a certain amount of clicks at 20 cents each, you'll stop showing your ads for that day. This makes it very easy to set yourself a specific budget and to avoid spending too much. What makes Facebook ads so powerful, though, is the fact that you can use them to target specific people based on the information that they give to Facebook, their age, their sex, their location, as well as their interests, their relationship status, and even their income. Seeing as you're paying for each click, you need to make sure that people only click the ads if they're interested in potentially buying from you. Therefore, you want to make sure that only the right kind of person sees your advert. So if you were selling an ebook on planning a wedding, for instance, then you could choose to show ads only to women who are engaged. This way, there will be a much higher chance of them being interested in your books. Now, if you keep the maximum bid relatively low, then you can show that you're not paying more than 50 cents per visit for people landing on your page, and that all those visits will be from engaged women. If you sell an affiliate ebook for $100 and keep 75 of that, then you can afford to pay for 150 visitors and only make one sale. If your sales script is good, which you might not have written, and the product is enticing and correctly priced, then you can very realistically expect to get a conversion rate of anywhere from 1 to 5%. This means that you should make all the money you spend on marketing back and then some. And in theory, this means that you can keep investing more and more into more and more ads, and thereby keep increasing your revenue. Or alternatively, you could invest in ads for more ebooks and that way scale your business. The best thing about engaged women as a target demographic is that the market never runs out. New women are getting engaged all the time, so you'll never reach the point where every potential buyer has seen your advert. Facebook ads are also great because they provide a large amount of data to help you tweak and refine your adverts to the point where you're getting higher profits and better conversions. An introduction to Google AdWords. Google AdWords is essentially the same thing, except the ads are on Google. The difference is that this time, you are now paying for ads to appear at the top of certain search results under the heading Sponsored Results. Otherwise, the system works on a similar PPC basis. This has pros and cons. On the one hand, you can't as precisely target the type of person that is looking for your product. For example, you can't choose to only show it to engaged women. But what you can do is to show your product to people who are searching for how to plan a wedding. This has the benefit of being targeted while also being well-timed. Your audience is not only likely to want to learn about wedding planning, but they're actively looking for information. Google AdWords provides many more tools for refining and enhancing your campaign, which we won't go into detail here. But one example is the option to use negative keywords. terms that you want to exclude people from seeing your ads. For example, you can make sure that no one includes the term free, as those people are unlikely to be willing to pay for your products. Another tip, regardless of which type of PPC you use, is to consider acknowledging that your product is paid right in your advertising text. You can even include the price by saying $30 ebook on wedding planning. You will prevent people from clicking the ad unless they're willing, at least in theory, to pay that much for an ebook. Suddenly, the likelihood of that person buying from you once they land in your sales page will go up. The percentage of people who click the ads and then buy from you should have gone up significantly, and as such, you should be earning a lot more. Once again, it simply requires a business mind in order to start making money online quickly using internet marketing. How to choose things that will sell and make money quickly. Finding a route to market. Hopefully, your mind is now starting to race as you recognize all of the possible methods available to you to earn money online, even as a busy professional. But there is a difference between setting up a business quickly and setting up a business that will be successful quickly. And this is where your knowledge as a business professional will come in handy. Using your existing experience and understanding, you should be uniquely poised to be able to create an online business model that earns money quickly, and hopefully you will stand a better chance than most people when it comes to understanding the systems in place and tweaking them to get better results. Ultimately, if you're looking to make a profit quickly, then you need to consider two crucial factors more than any others: the type of product that you're going to sell and the niche or audience that you're selling in. The objective is to find the right product and then match it to the right audience. Or put it another way, solve a specific problem for a specific person. By getting this right, you can make life much easier for yourself. Picking the niche. The first thing you need to do, whether selling a digital product, a physical product, or a service, is to find your niche. Niche in this context is internet marketing jargon meaning industry. By picking your niche, you are picking the subject matter that you're going to be dealing with, and therefore the kind of customer that you're going to be selling to. The obvious choice here is to pick one of the most popular niches that most other internet marketers will also be promoting products to. By far, the biggest internet marketing niches for selling products are making money online, dating, fitness, health, business, and lifestyle. These are popular niches because they have a global appeal. Only some people like cats, and only some people are into rowing. But everyone wants to be healthier, everyone wants love or sex, and everyone wants to earn money. By choosing one of these niches, you are giving yourself the biggest possible audience, and therefore giving yourself the best possible chance of success. Or are you? Because as well as giving yourself the biggest possible audience this way, you are also giving yourself the most possible competition. These are the most popular niches, as we have already established, and as such they are filled with the most sellers, all selling alternative products that are just as good as yours or better. Not only that, but you're also giving yourself zero focused and no direct routes to market. Where would you even begin to promote a product on fitness or on dating? There are so many other sites going up against you, and the audience has been completely saturated with offers, products, and deals. Now let's reconsider rowing. Sell an ebook on rowing, and now you have a much more targeted niche with specific direct routes to market. Head to a forum or social media group on the topic of rowing, and what you'll find is that there are probably a few hundred or 1,000 people here, and all of them are passionate about that subject. Better yet, they probably very rarely get people trying to sell them books on that subject because it's much more niche. There's a demand here. Chances are that they'd love to know how to get better at their chosen sport and hobby. And if your book can do that for them and they haven't read anything like it before, then promoting said book in this form might just lead to sales. Then you can think about all the other routes to market that are available. How about a rowing website, a rowing magazine, even a rowing club? What about a college that has an active rowing club? All of these are possible places where you can promote your book and start making sales. A popular alternative choice is to pick a specific industry. How about the stage lighting industry? Or the food truck industry? There are thousands of people in these industries that could benefit from more information, and if you can sell them something to help them, then you can stand to make a lot of money. Because they should earn money by buying your book, they will probably see it as an investment and won't mind parting with the cash. Once again, you are solving a specific problem for a specific person. When thinking about what niche to go into, always consider your existing opportunities, contacts, and resources. Most of us know people who have some kind of influence, and most of us have certain resources already available to us. It makes sense to make the most of those resources, and once again, this way, you are making life easier for yourself and finding the fastest way to start making money from internet marketing as a business professional. For example, if you have a blog already all about martial arts, then you can always make an ebook or buy an ebook on that subject. You already have the audience to sell to, so it's a no-brainer. The same goes for if you happen to be a martial arts instructor. And it goes for if you happen to be best friends with someone who owns a martial arts site. Make life as easy for yourself as possible. Merging niches. You might find it hard to pick a small niche with a smaller audience. Perhaps it goes against your natural intuition to pick the biggest and most popular subjects. That's normal and to be expected. One solution then might be to merge niches and to turn multiple subject matters into one subject matter. For example, you can combine something like martial arts and fitness easily by making your book a book on fitness for martial artists. Or how about fitness for students? In this way, you're honing in on a smaller subsection of a larger niche, and that way, appealing to a more specific market while still having that global appeal. This is actually a very effective way to maximize your potential earning through something like a PLR product. Buy a generic ebook on fitness and then simply alter the content slightly to turn it into an ebook on fitness for students, for martial artists, for the elderly, for diabetics. This way you can quickly start marketing it in multiple different areas and potentially maximize your earnings. Choosing products with a value proposition. What's also very important is that you understand why it is that certain things sell and other things do not. It's not enough to choose a product that is in the right niche. You also need to make sure it has that wow factor that will help it to sell. There's a fair bit you can learn about sales pages, but one of the most important things you need to understand before you start trying to profit is how to use the value proposition. This simply refers to the way in which your product provides value to your audience. A good product should in some way improve the lives of your audience, and that will make it worth more than the sum of its parts. If you're selling a fitness ebook then, you mustn't focus on how many pages it has or how beautiful the images are. In fact, you shouldn't even focus how good it is at helping people to lose weight and build muscle. Instead, you focus on the emotional aspect, the value proposition. You tell the buyer how they will feel when they love their own body, when they feel confident to look in the mirror, when they're more effective at attracting members of the opposite sex, and when they become ill less often. That's the inherent value. Something like a fitness ebook can sell for much more than something like a gardening ebook for this very reason. The value is inherently greater and has more of an emotional hook. Look for products that you can really get people to want. Affiliate marketing and other super fast business models you can create in your spare time. PLR products provide one fantastic way to start earning money through internet marketing without needing to know anything about business and without needing to be any kind of tech whiz. In fact, you don't even need to be a business whiz or even commit much time to it. This is the perfect business model for the busy business person that will allow you to employ just a modicum of basic sales knowledge in order to earn money indefinitely from a single product. But that's only one example. Another example is potentially even easier, and that is what is known as affiliate marketing. What is affiliate marketing? Affiliate marketing is one of the most popular ways there is to make money online as an internet marketer. In fact, when you say internet marketing to some people, they will actually assume that you're talking about affiliate marketing. Affiliate marketing basically means that you are marketing products for a commission. The idea is that you promote and sell a product that someone else created, and by doing so, you earn a profit. Essentially, you are acting like a door-to-door salesman, except that you have a door to the entire world. Often, this will mean promoting a digital product like an ebook or an online course. As we've already seen, the great thing about digital products is that they can be sold indefinitely, and they come with a zero COGS, cost of goods sold. With no overheads, that means that sellers make 100% profit. And the exciting thing is that there are countless affiliate programs out there that will offer to give away 70% of their earnings or more. That might strike you as odd. Why would someone who created a product be willing to give away more than they are earning from the product? The answer is simple. They want to encourage as many affiliates as possible to get out there and help them promote their products. They are probably already selling their product through their own channels. They are probably making as many sales of their ebook or course as they possibly can, and they might well have run their potential marketing dry. All those sales are making them 100% profit. Thus, they have nothing to lose by trying to get additional sales on top of that for only 30% profit. By offering 70% of their income, they're going to entice the maximum number of marketers possible to help them promote their products, and that in turn means they'll have an army of professional sellers helping them to make even more sales and revenue. The more they offer, the more they make. What this means for you is that you can start selling an ebook for $50 and make $35 for each sale. And unlike PLR products, there's no need for you to worry about buying anything up front. This actually means that you can promote as many affiliate products as you like and scale your business almost endlessly. How it works. To get started, all you need to do is find an affiliate network. Some of the biggest ones include the likes of JVZoo, JVZoo.com, Commission Junction, CJ.com, and ClickBank, ClickBank.com. These act as huge repositories of affiliate products that you can browse in order to find things you want to sell. When you find something you like the looks of, all you then have to do is to apply, and then you'll be given an affiliate link. An affiliate link is a link that directs visitors to an online store where you can buy the product, but normally via a redirect that will store cookies on their computer. Those cookies then identify them as having been referred by you, and each time they buy something, it gets logged on your account. At the end of the month, your sales are tallied up, and you can withdraw your cash. Once again, a good affiliate product will normally provide you with all the materials you need to promote it, such as a sales page, the marketing emails, the banner adverts, etc. The product creator wants you to succeed, of course, because the more you sell, the more money they will make. You can then upload that sales page to your own site or domain and simply direct traffic there using PPC adverts or other means. And by doing so, you'll be able to generate income without even having to own the product yourself or ever deal with one of the customers. It's a completely hands-off way to earn money online. Other great online business models you can set up in no time. But perhaps you don't want to sell a digital product. Maybe you want to sell a physical product. No problem. You can actually become an affiliate for physical products through Amazon using their partner program. You'll get a much smaller commission, typically around 4 to 8%. But the good thing is that once you refer a customer to Amazon, you'll make commission on everything they buy during that session. So if you're promoting a book and someone clicks your link, buys a book, and then also buys a flat screen TV, well, then you can make a lot of money. Or maybe you want to create your own online shop. One way to do this is by becoming a reseller. That might sound like a big undertaking, but thanks to the web, it's a business model that busy professionals can easily manage in the evenings. All you need to do is find a wholesaler. A wholesaler is a manufacturer, factory, or reseller that will sell you items in bulk at greatly discounted prices. So for example, you might be able to buy 100 pairs of jeans for $1,000, but then sell each item for $20. This means you make 100% profit on each sale. The great thing is that from here, you can then reinvest the profit you make into ordering an even larger batch of jeans next time. You could pocket $250 and then spend $1,750 on your next lot of jeans. Or you could buy something more expensive. Storage will be fairly simple, seeing as the products are small and you're buying small quantities, and you can promote them on eBay. Packaging is another expense to factor in, but shouldn't amount to much. In just a few hours of work each evening, you can bring in a very nice side income this way. Don't want to deal with physically owning the stock? Then how about you look for a dropshipper? A dropshipper is very similar to an affiliate, except that you get to claim the product as your own and your audience never comes into contact with the manufacturer. All you need to do is to find a company that offers dropshipping services, sell their products for them, and then pass the orders on to them. They will handle the creation of the product as well as packaging and fulfillment, so you can earn money without having to worry at all about dealing with customers or actually delivering the items or storing them. You can find both wholesalers and dropshippers at Alibaba.com. Or you could go the complete opposite way and set up a business selling a service directly to customers or to other businesses. This is a very straightforward business model that's easy to set up online and then to scale, depending on whether you want more or fewer customers or clients. For example, if you are a good writer, then all you need to do is to create a website that promotes your writing skills, post a few adverts in forums and other locations, and then wait for the orders to roll in. Of course, this is not a passive business model because you need to work for the money. You can't go to sleep and allow this kind of business to run itself. But while that is true, you can nevertheless run this sort of business without having to invest a large amount of time or effort. Perhaps you just write a few thousand words a week in order to make a little side income in the evenings. You quickly find recurring clients, and that way you won't even need to advertise. Likewise, you can find work as a web designer, as a photographer, as a designer, or once you're finished watching the rest of this training, even as a marketer. And then there's the option to run any other kind of service business online. For example, how about offering people personal training online, business consulting, or solicitor? Or if you're only looking to fill a few hours a week, then you won't do much marketing, and as with any good business, you'll get repeat clients and word-of-mouth customers. Just set aside a few hours in the week to handle the orders, and you can once again enjoy the extra income and sense of satisfaction that comes from running your own business on the web. Start earning money almost immediately with this incredible, simple business model. PLR products. So far, you're either intrigued by all this theory or rolling your eyes because you've heard it all before. Either way, though, it's just that, theory. It's time we started putting things into practice. Just before we do, though, I want you to consider one more thing. The way you think about earning money online as a business. A paradigm shift, if you will. Because this is where a lot of people who set out to make money online will go wrong. Hopefully, you're less likely to fall into this trap if you're already successful in business, but it still bears mentioning. Because a lot of people will approach online business with a plan to become the next Mark Zuckerberg or Steve Jobs. The web is new, it's exciting, and it's high-tech. This is where entrepreneurs are made and huge businesses are born overnight. This is your opportunity to create something truly new. Something life-changing and something that will make you rich while changing the world. Except that's the very worst way to think as you go into this. For every Mark Zuckerberg, there are millions of people who never make it. These are rare, fluke occurrences, and actually they do not represent the majority of the big successes on the web at all. Most of those big successes look nothing like Mark Zuckerberg. They look like you. And they look like your colleagues at work. We've already seen that the web works very similar to the rest of the economy. The money comes from people selling hair shampoo on holidays. And these aren't businesses that are changing lives. These are everyday, regular old businesses. They're also proven, simple, and easy to replicate. They're lower risk. And as a business person, you probably understand them. So instead of trying to transform the way we communicate, how about you just take a business model that you know works and then replicate it? It might sound less inspiring or amazing, but it's also much more likely to help you make lots of money online, because it has done the same thing for countless other people. There's nothing wrong with looking at a business model that works well and then simply replicating it precisely, knowing that it will do the same for us. It's quicker, smarter, and more effective. And in this next section, we're going to take that notion to its most extreme conclusion by literally copying and pasting someone else's business. With their permission, of course. PLR products, the fastest way imaginable to start making reliable income online. The business in question simply revolves around selling PLR products. PLR stands for Private Label Rights and is a type of license, meaning that you have certain rights when it comes to how you can use the product that you're selling. Specifically, a PLR license gives you the right to A. resell and B. edit the product. These are normally digital products. Remember, we mentioned them in the last video, which means things like ebooks or online courses. That means you can buy them just once and then resell them as many times as you like to keep making a profit. All you need is the resale rights. PLR products give you that and then goes one step further by also giving you the right to edit the product and make it your own. This is a big deal in the world of internet marketing, and in fact, it's a very regular practice. Thus, you can find plenty of private label rights products that are just sitting there, waiting for you to make money from them. Better yet, the creators expect you to do that, and as such, they have made their products with that use in mind, and they will often provide a ton of extra materials and freebies that you can use in order to do this even more successfully. Specifically, most PLR products will also come with all of the marketing materials that you need in order to sell them. That means you'll get the sales page, the page through which you promote and eventually sell the product, as well as lots of ready-made adverts and even emails that you can send. This massively reduces the work that you need to do and means that you can literally copy and paste the entire business. It's this simple. You find the PLR product that you think will sell well. Then you purchase it, normally for around $100 to $200. And then you get that product, along with the rights to edit and sell it, and with all the materials that you need to start making a profit. And from there, you can then edit the book in order to add your name as the author and perhaps to add your branding to the cover. If you wish, then you can change the title and maybe some of the interior. Then you change the Pay Now button using PayPal so that it will credit your account instead, and then you upload it to your own internet hosting account. Now you can start selling the product with your name on it, and all without having to lift a finger. The best part is that you can choose a PLR product that you know is already selling well, thereby avoiding the scenario where you invest a huge amount of time, money, and effort into a product only to discover that there's no audience out there for it. Your only job is to make sure that people can find the product, and this is where the internet marketing comes in. We'll discuss the countless different ways you can drive people to this product in future videos, but just to highlight one example, you could use PPC advertising. PPC stands for pay per click, and this is a form of advertising where you only pay for people who click on the adverts. If the advertising campaign isn't successful, then you don't pay. So as long as you know how to sell, and you make sure that your sales page is convincing people to buy, you can make tweaks to the one you got free. Then you should be able to convert a high percentage of your visitors into buyers. And if you can do this, then you should make returns on the investment you make on advertising. This is a business that will only take a few hours, if that, to set up, and require a very small upfront investment. Despite all that, it can earn passive income for you, generating money while you sleep, and continue to do so indefinitely. What makes the internet go around? If you're new to internet marketing, then a lot of the basic concepts might be lost on you. You may not yet be able to fully understand precisely how it's possible to make money online. And if you're someone who's a little more experienced, then you might still not grasp the intricacies of the systems that run the web's economy. What is driving it? Where does all the money come from? Where is it going? Understanding this will help you to better manipulate those systems in order to start earning, and it will help to demystify a lot of what we're going to be looking at in subsequent videos. This is a video I wish my granny would see. She's constantly asking me how I'm making my money, and whether or not it's legal. To people who don't understand how to make internet marketing work for them, it can seem a little like magic, like you're some kind of a sorcerer who can conjure money out of thin air. And of course, this is part of the appeal of understanding internet marketing. When they learn that the money is rolling in while you're snoring, you'll find they're even more amazed. The economy of the web. Money comes and goes on the web and is driven by many of the same forces that drives it out here in the real world. More specifically, most of the money is made by people buying things, and for the most part, these are physical products. Items from sites like eBay, Amazon, clothes shops, or even grocers. Digital products, ebooks on how to make money or get fit, services, legal services, consultation, dating websites, marketing, writing, photography, holidays, and more. But these days, you probably make a lot of your own purchases online, and so you're probably familiar with this. And even if you don't make the purchase online, you might well do the research online. For instance, you might search for the nearest local hairdresser or place to eat. Conventional businesses that you're likely very familiar with all make a lot of their money online, and so too might yours. But you probably don't have time to set up a business like this. If you're a busy professional, then you're not going to have time in the evenings to set up a hair salon, to start offering legal advice, or to sell t-shirts. These are business models that require monetary investment, lots of time, certain skills and knowledge, etc. This is not a business that you set up in your evenings. One way you can get around this, of course, is to sell something that you can create in a very short amount of time and that won't involve too much of a financial investment. For example, that might mean that you sell an ebook. An ebook is really nothing more than a Word document or PDF file that you can create in MS Word. As such, it will require no specialty skills or knowledge to create, it will cost you nothing, and you don't need to store it anywhere. What's more is that you can sell it countless times while only having to produce it once. The same goes for apps, for games, for online courses, and for other digital products. The role of the Internet marketer. The problem is that these types of products only appeal to a certain type of person, and you need to do a lot of convincing in order to persuade someone to spend money on something that they can't physically hold in their hands. And that's where Internet marketing comes in. One simple form of Internet marketing is to sell a digital product and then to start profiting nearly endlessly from a single file that was created just once. Your job in this case will largely revolve around paying for online advertising, trying to get to the top of Google, which takes more time, or mailing people in a mailing list. But that's only one way you can use those internet marketing skills, because all of those businesses need eyes. All of those clothes shops, all of those hairdressers, and all those holiday sites, they all need people to find them. Thus, they are willing to pay other people in order to get the word out, both directly and indirectly. This is how a lot of websites will make money from advertising, without actually having to sell anything on their site. In this case, you can make money from people who pay you monthly fees to display banner ads on your website, or you can make money through Google Ads and other networks that will pair advertisers with the right content creators. In this latter scenario, you'll often earn a very small amount each time someone clicks on your ad, or each time it is shown to a new user. In both scenarios, the more visitors you can attract to your website, the more money you stand to earn. YouTube videos earn money in a similar way, by showing ads at the start of the video in most cases, or being paid by sponsors to show off products. In this way, you can think of the way you make money as being similar to a free magazine that gets handed out on the subway. You didn't pay for that magazine, but it is absolutely covered in adverts, and those advertisers pay for the creation of the magazine, knowing that it's going to be seen by a very large number of people. Alternatively, you can earn money to directly promote a product. This can happen by finding a sponsorship deal, as many of the Instagram and YouTube stars have managed, or it can happen by promoting affiliate products. This latter option essentially amounts to selling a product for commission. Here, the seller will provide you with a unique link to their site that only you know, and any purchase that comes through that link will be credited to your account, earning you a percentage of each sale. In short, the success of the internet marketer hinges on their ability to draw eyes to a subject and to say opinions. If you do that, then you can drive sales of both your own products and those of other creators and sellers. As a busy professional, these skills can either allow you to grow your own business or to start Conclusion. At this point, you should now be ready to get out there and start learning by doing. If you take only one thing from this training, then it should be that internet marketing doesn't have to take a long time. You can be highly effective in promoting your existing brand or completely new one, and you can even create completely self-automated businesses that will run and even scale themselves while you sleep. It just takes a business mind and a couple of evenings a week, and you can start getting the message out to the entire web. And once you learn how to do that, anything is possible. Employ these techniques, dive in, and good luck. Dear valued customer, first off, thanks so much for purchasing the guide that will teach you how to save time, work faster, and build a digital empire around a busy work schedule. If you follow the step-by-step guide, you will be heading straight to that goal. But what if you could do it even faster? And what if you could ensure that you get the absolute best results possible and stay focused? In short, making sure that this is a real success. The good news is, you can. For limited time, you can get access to the video upgrade of the guide you just purchased at a big discount. This powerful upgrade will make it easier to get started and stay committed to your ultimate goal. Just to be clear, this is an exclusive upgrade for customers only. Why you need to upgrade to the video version of the Internet Marketing for Business People guide. Did you know that most people learn a lot faster when they see something being done on video than by just reading about it? That's because most people out there are visual learners. How do you normally learn the best? Although the guide you just purchased gives you a step-by-step approach in saving time, working faster, and building a digital empire around a busy work schedule, but many of the internet marketing hacks require you to pay very close attention to the details to get the best results possible. If you miss any of the most important details or do things the wrong way, you may miss out on the fullest benefits offered inside the guide. For that very reason, I've put together a video version to make it much easier to get positive results quickly. The video version of the guide you just purchased will help you avoid missing any important key details that you might miss by only reading the guide. Stay focused and accountable, and follow through, and make sure you get ongoing results. Ensure that the work you put in now keeps on paying dividends long into the future. Introducing Internet Marketing for Business People video course. Are you ready to save time, work faster, and build a digital empire around a busy work schedule a lot faster? If the answer is yes, click the link below. First off, cost is the wrong word. This upgrade is an investment that will pay for itself many times over. And the good news is, right now you can upgrade and lock in a massive 75% discount. This is the next best thing to having an internet marketing expert right beside you, showing you how it's done. Not only will you avoid many of the most common mistakes that people make when trying to save time, work faster, and build the digital empire around a busy work schedule, you'll notice immediate positive results in your achievements. And it's about to get even better. When you upgrade today, you'll also get this exclusive Fast Action Bonus. Fast Action Bonus. High-quality MP3s of the entire video version of the training, valued at $27. Don't have time to watch videos? I'm also providing you with 10 MP3s that you can use while you're on the go. Listen to them in the car, at home, or even at the office. All day, every day. And here's what's really great about this. You don't have to decide anything today. You get a full 30 days to go through the video training and decide if this is really for you. If for any reason or no reason at all, you're not 100% satisfied with everything you get inside, simply let me know and I'll refund every penny of your tiny investment. No questions asked. Here's how to get instant access to the video version today. Simply click the link below, enter your information, and you'll get instant access to the entire video training version plus the Fast Action Bonus MP3s. But please don't wait. To lock in the discounted pricing, you must grab this right now. In fact, if you close this page, you may never have the opportunity to upgrade to the video version of this ever again at an investment this low. And remember, this special discounted pricing is reserved for existing customers only. Are you ready to make things happen a lot faster? If you prefer to learn by being shown how to do something and you want to get results quickly, this is for you. If you're really serious about saving time, working faster, and building a digital empire around a busy work schedule, this is for you. And if you're one of those people that's a visual learner, you need this. Here's to becoming the most productive you that you can be. Remember, if you close this page, you may never see this again at such a low investment. There's no risk. Try this out for 30 days and then decide if this is for you. It doesn't get any easier than that.